Today is the 20th of December 2012, and I'm going to make a short little video presentation which I may do in the following months to keep an update on the internet, which is available for everyone to listen to if anyone needs to or wants to. I'd just like to explain a few things today. If you've been watching this concept anywhere in the world, whoever has the means to listen in onto this two-way communication system have clearly been able to see how the place where I'm currently at school has developed quite a lot, because their way of propagating these COINTELPRO techniques are shot to bits because of the way I've been countering their comments, which I have recordings of also, which I may soon put on the internet as well for everyone to listen to. But the funny thing is, the way they thought they were going to be safe by playing these rules that have been set up by the fraudulent cunts, I have totally annihilated their concept, the way of doing things, with speaking out loud and telling it how it is, that all these fucking shitty lies are nothing but justifications for their clear experimentation, and this is really starting to get on their nerves because they don't know what to do. So last night or yesterday I found out, after I came home from where I'm at school, where this concept and the COINTELPRO techniques are being used extensively, prior to this day, where I have finally been able to fully say what I feel like, but still holding back. They have come in here in my place, in my flat, and destroyed my hard drive. And the funny thing is, and this really clarifies everything, I had dropped my keys in the basement yesterday before going to school. And I found out yesterday, after a full day of school, I found out I dropped my keys and looking for them, and I come home to only find the keys where I normally place my bike. I didn't think much more of that. I thought that was a lucky. I was lucky to find my keys and not had been burgled. So I went to get on my hard drive, the one I have here. And as you see, there's not one dent, or there's no scratch, there's nothing to see, nothing that indicates that this has been damaged in any way. So, but once I put it into the USB to plug into my computer, this hard drive won't even acknowledge that there's a hard drive there. And this coincidentally has been yesterday, where I dropped my keys and the keys were in the same place, where my hard drive from one day to another simply doesn't work. So this is very clear that the fraudulent cunts, or their minions, or whatever you want to call them, have been in my flat and roasted my hard drive, which there was quite a lot of proof and evidence that this whole concept and the game is some fraudulent setup for justification reasons for this whole thing to go on. So I've been trying on different computers today around town, and with no luck, and even spoke to a computer expert in the shop, which he said was very unnormal, unlikely, that there's no scratch, there's no nothing. So it's pretty clear, and the fraudulent cunts have been saying over their system that they can do this from a remote, they can do this from wherever, they don't even have to be in here, and clearly saying out loud that they are the ones who done it. So I have taken security measures and bought myself some more security with a security safety box and new padlock for my front door. So I really need to totally and utterly protect myself and my stuff, and my hard drive and computer especially, because these fraudulent cunts know how much proof I have to totally blow the fucking lid of this whole concept, and they are not happy with that at all. And this clearly shows and proves that these people are full of lies. Excuse my language, because I'm just so excited and angry, but I will try to keep it in a good manner. They're clearly doing everything in their power to keep the truth coming out. And them doing this again and again and again, trying to destroy my computer, destroying my recordings, destroying my hard drive, doing everything in their power to make sure I don't have the evidence I have against them. Because, as you can see, I'm fighting this fight with my head held high, and all they're trying to do is minimize the damage that I can do. So, if they're so truthfully, and they're so right, and they're so righteous, why do they have to do all these things to try and have me committed, try to have me start get into fights, trying to destroy my evidence, trying to undermine my intelligence, trying to undermine my stature as a person? All these things that they are trying to do constantly, every day, all this indicates that they know if this goes to court, in any court in the world, that this would be exposed, and these fraudulent cunts will have to be stand liable for what they have done. So that's why they have made these further steps, which everyone has been able to see and listen to the last long time, and they're saying it right out in the open. This is what we're doing, this is what we need to do, these are lies, but who cares? We're just going to say the truth because that's what we are saying. And obviously this doesn't hold up in anywhere. This shouldn't hold up in society, this shouldn't hold up, as I said, anywhere. So to get back to the COINTELPRO techniques at my school, where they have finally found out the last few days that I really can't be shook, I can't be bothered, I can't be harassed, I can't be dragging down to their level of insecurity, level of stupidness, level of ignorance. It just can't happen. I just will not let myself be as stupid as them, or a muppet, or controllable muppet that does everything what these people say they need to do. And I have given clear message to everyone that these fucking concepts and these rules and these fake, continuous fake lies doesn't help. It doesn't work. These fake lies have been uncovered. They have been blown out to pieces. They don't hold any significance into the reality we are in. They might have a significance in virtual reality environments which are controlled by the fraudulent cunts, but that is not reality, and that is not the truth. That is their truth, that is their lies, that is their concept, that is their way of justifying themselves. So when all this has been happening today, and suddenly there's been an hour or two where I've been wandering around to get my security to secure my home and my stuff, people have clearly been told others a few more lies, or I haven't heard them myself, but I can see on the people that have indicated that some more stories have come out about me while I've been in town, and where I have been visible by other people, be able to see what I'm doing and see what I was not doing. So clearly they have shown some more, or told some more stories about me, which people have now nearly forgotten about their deliberate deleting and destroying my property and my evidence that I have towards these people. And not only that, to trying to make this blow over, that the fact that they have done this, and the fact that I have blown the lid of these lies yet another day, they have started to make other people try to start fights with me, where they have clearly said openly and loudly that you need to spit when he goes past you, spit after him, spit on him, start fights, start provocative behaviour. And you see, short after these comments have been given over this system, people start to do it, small and young. I see little kids about 10, 12, 13 years old talking about these lies that are coming out over the system, and little kids trying to front up, start little fights. and all I can do is just laugh, because I see small young kids trying to provoke and start fights with a person that could easily snap them in half if I wanted to. But obviously I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want to be fucking left alone and get my life back. But I will defend myself to every single ounce of my body. I will not let anyone harm me, because then I have to harm other people too, and that is obvious, and that is self-defense, and I will do that to the day I die. But it's so magnificent, crazy to see that so many people are really taking this concept to the maximum level of trying to help these fraudulent cunts set me up in any way possible. And that is unacceptable for the world to know that these lies are lies, and we just need to acknowledge that these lies are lies strategically placed to have this experimentation going. Now we need to wake up and have this settled in court once and for all, so before something does really happen seriously, and not just some fake violent threats, which I also have blown the lid on, which they are trying to flip now, saying I'm the one walking away. Well, I have clearly stood up to my tormentor and said, well, if you want to dance, let's dance, on more than one occasion. So I would say, for you people that are interested in knowing the truth, that we should not stand for this kind of crap, because we all know it's crap. It's on the telly everywhere that they are saying it's crap, but we need to make people believe it's not just lies that are put there for justification reasons, so these people can see that humanity and freedom will stand tall against this tyranny, and that is about all I can say for now. I know it's not been very coordinated, this little presentation. I'm just saying things as they come into my mind, and I'm sure there's a small other things that I haven't remembered to say in this little presentation, but I'm sure I'll get my chance to say more, because I don't really have much to worry about concept wise, because I can prove everything from A to Z which people have been saying out loudly and openly, and I think at least that's a step forward in the right direction to get to the bottom of this.